Hello everyone. Today we'll be going through Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics, Paper 2 Extended 0580-23 October November 2020. Question number 1. Write down the cubic number that is greater than 50 but less than 100. Cubic numbers are numbers like, for example, 64, we can write it as 4 cube. So this 64 is a cubic number and it is in between 50 and 100. So 64 will be our answer. Now calculate question number 2. We have to calculate this and we can use calculator for that one. So 4 divided by square root of 0.0025, and this will be equal to 80. So we can write answer as 80. This will be our answer for question 2. Question number 3. In triangle ABC, BC is equal to 7.6 and AC is equal to 6.2 centimeters. Using a ruler and compasses only, construct the triangle ABC, leave in your construction arcs, and the side AB has been drawn for you. Okay, so in this one, AB is already drawn and AC is 6.2 6.2. So we'll have to basically make arc of 6.2 centimeters. So what we can do, we can take like 6.2 centimeters from A. So I'll be making some marks because I'm solving this one with computer, so I'll take some marks over here. So these are basically 6.2 marks. So arc, we can just roughly draw an arc like this one. So this will be arc for 6.2 and BC is 7.6. So we can check for 7.6 and 7.6 arc will be over here in this region, and further we can take another arc. 7.6 will be roughly over here, and we can extend this side also and extend this side also. So this will be the arc, and we can join this with this one. So we can join this point, and further we can join this side as well. So this will be our triangle. This will be point C. So this is how you can use the compasses only and the ruler. And measurements also you will have to write. BC is equal to 7.6 centimeters and AC is equal to 6.2 centimeters. This is complete drawing, marks 2. Now question number 4, we have to simplify this given expression. So this will be a square, and in case of division we can write like this, and this will be a raised by 2 minus 6, and we can write it as a raised by minus 4, or we can write 1 over a raised to the power 4. So 1 over a raised to power 4 will be our answer for this question number 4. Now we can move to question number 5. It is saying Thor changes this many, this is Icelandic krona currency, into dollars, and the exchange rate is basically this one. And from here you can see that dollar is a heavier currency. Work out how many dollars he will receive. So we will multiply, in this case we can multiply 40,000 by 0.0099, and this will be equal to 40,000, and this one multiply by 0.0099, and this will be equal to 396. 396. This will be basically dollars, so we can put dollar sign over here. So 396 will be our answer. So 396 we can properly write 396 like this. Now next question number 6 is diagram is provided which is not to scale, and they're saying this is ABC, angle is 82 and 58. The diagram shows triangle ABC. The triangle is reflected in the line BC, reflected in the line BC to give an quadrilateral ABDC. So BC line is this one, so we have to basically reflect it. So reflection of this will be like this one. So they are saying write down the mathematical name of the quadrilateral ABCD. So reflection of that one, if we reflect that, so roughly we can reflect it, like for example over here will be, so reflection will be like this one, and so up to basically it will be up to like this. So we can reduce this line, and we can say this is basically the reflection. It's not exact, but I will try to make it a little more accurate, and this will be like up to over here, and this is a little better than earlier. So this is basically the shape which is um, drawn. So 6a is shape is basically kite, so we can write here kite, and find the angle ACD. So this is D, basically this one, so ACD. So this angle is required, so we can calculate this will be 180. This angle, this much angle will be 180 minus 58 minus 82, and we can calculate this angle will be 180 minus 58 minus 82. This will be equal to 40. So this angle is 40 and this angle will also be 40, so these two will be combining to 80. So we can write here 40 plus 40, 40 plus 40, and this will be equal to 80 degrees. And we can write here also that angle ACD is equal to angle ACD is equal to angle ACB plus angle BCD, and here we can write angle ACD, and answer is basically 80 degrees. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Now change this value, this one, question number 7, centimeter square into meter square. And for this conversion, simplest way for this type of conversion is like we can write this as centimeter square means centimeter into centimeter. Now for each centimeter we can divide it by 100 to convert it into meters. Now this is meters and multiply by 100. This is also now meters. Now this will be 4 zeros mean 3 zeros will be gone and decimal will be over here. So 45.7 and this will be meters square. So and this will also be cancelled. So 45.7 meters square is already written. So this is done. Now question number 8. The length L centimeter of a line is 18.3 centimeter. Correct to the nearest millimeter. Complete the statement about the value of L. So L can be like 18.3. We will be checking for upper bound and lower bound, and upper bound will be 18.35 and lower bound will be 18.25, and lower bound we will write on this side 18.25 and the other side will be 18.35. And keep in mind we cannot switch these two values, otherwise you will not be getting 2 marks. They will deduct 1 mark for in that case. Now question number 9. Without using your calculator, this is important. Without using calculator means you will have to show your working, and this is like you must show all your working, give your answer in a mixed number in its simplest form also. So what we will do, we can change this into improper fraction. So 7 1 whole 1 by 7, we know this will be multiplied, then this will be added. So 7 ones are 7 plus 1 will be 8 over 7. So 8 over 7 we can write for the first one, and for the second one we can write 10 twos are 20, 20 plus 1 will be 21, so 21 over 10. Now we can cancel. For cancellation, 7 ones are 7, 7 threes are 21, and 2 fours are 8, 2 fives are 10. Now we can multiply numerators. 4 into 3 will be 12 and divided by 1 into 5 will be 5. Now we can change into mixed fraction, and if you can use and divide by 5, and this will be basically equal to 2 whole 2 by 5, or even you can divide also, like for example 12 divided by 5 will be 2s are 10 and 2, so this will be 2 whole 2 by 5. This method also you can use. So 2 whole 2 over 5, this will be final answer, which is in simplest form. So 2 whole 2 over 5 will be our final answer for this question. Now question number 10 is simultaneous equation, and we have to solve these two simultaneous equations, and we can see the coefficient of x is 1. So we can use substitution method or elimination, whatever you like. So I will be using substitution. So second equation implies, so I will write here, second equation implies x is equal to minus 4y and plus 4, and this value we will replace in first equation. So 3 into x value is minus 4y plus 4, and minus 8y is equal to 22. This will be minus 12 opening brackets minus 12y and plus 12 minus 8y is equal to 22. Now this will be minus 20y and equal to 22 minus 12, which is equal to 10, and so y is equal to 10 over minus 20, which is equal to minus 1 over 2, or 1.5. So this will be equal to, y value will be minus 0.5 or minus 1 by 2, and this value we can replace in any of these two original equations. I'll be replacing in the second equation. So x plus 4y is equal to 4. So x plus 4 into 0.5, basically this will be minus 0.5 is equal to 4. So x and this will be minus 2 is equal to 4, so x is equal to 4 plus 2, which is equal to 6. So we can write it, x value is 6, which is done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 11. A bag contains 7 red discs, 5 green discs, and 2 pink discs. Helen takes one disc at random, records the color, and replaces it in the bag. So it's already replaced. So there is no reduction in the number. So she does this 140 times. Find how many times she expects to take the green disc. So we can check for this one. This will be 5. There are 5 green discs, so 5 we can basically 5 is this one, 5 green out of total are how many? Total are 7 plus 5 plus 2, so these are and multiply by 140. So we'll calculate this. This is the probability for getting green, so this will be multiplied by 140. So this is equal to 5 over 14, 5 over 14 into 140. So this will be cancelled by 10, so this is equal to 50. So our answer will 50 times. Now Helen adds 9 green discs, more 9 green discs added, and some pink discs to the discs already in the bag. The probability of taking a green disc is now 2 by 7. Green disc, probability of green disc is 2 by 7. Find the number of pink discs that Helen added to the bag. So for this one, we know that 5 green discs were already there, which is in the main question over here. 5 discs were already there, and 9 are more added. So 5 plus 9, and total now discs are how many? Like we don't know the pink disc. Some pink discs are added, so we can say that, for example, p number of pink discs are added, and plus 7 plus 5 plus 2 plus 9. This is what? This is basically 7 plus 5 plus 2, which is already we know are there, and 7 are red discs, 5 are green discs, and 2 are pink discs, and 9 green discs are further added. So these total we have written over here, and it is given in the question that this is equal to 2 over 7. Now rest is all simplification, so we can write this implies this will be 14 divided by p, and plus will be what? 7 plus 7 plus 5 plus 2 plus 9, and this is equal to 23. So we can write here 23 is equal to 2 over 7. And now we can cross multiply and solve. So this will be p plus 23 is equal to what? 14 into 7 over 2, and this will be cancelled. This will be 7, which is equal to 49. So p is equal to 49 minus 23, which is equal to 26. So 26 will be our final answer. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 12. A straight line L has equation. This is equation of the straight line. Write on the gradient of the line L, and we know this is like y is equal to mx plus c format, and this m, which is coefficient of x, is the gradient, and in this case m value is equal to 5. So we can write m gradient as 5. This will be our final answer. 1 mark question. So this is done. Next, b part. Find the coordinates of the point where line L crosses the x-axis. So crosses the x-axis means y value will be equal to 0. So in this equation, y is equal to 5x plus 12. We will replace y is equal to 0. So y will be equal to 0. This implies 5x plus 12 will be equal to 0. So 5x will be equal to minus 12. So x is equal to minus 12 over 5. And this one we can find minus 12 over 5 will be equal to minus 2.4, or minus 12 over 5 we can write, or minus 2.4. Both are basically correct. So, and now this value, um, for x, for y1 it is 0, so x value will be this. So we'll write here minus 12 over 5, and y value will be 0. So this will be the coordinates of the point. Now a line perpendicular to line L, has gradient k. Find the value of k, and we know that if two lines are perpendicular, then m1 into m2 will be equal to minus 1, and in this case gradient of the line given is 5. So the other line will be having reciprocal, so 5 into m perpendicular will be equal to minus 1 over 5 reciprocal and change sign. So k value will be equal to minus 1 over 5. Hopefully you understood this as well. Now question number 13. Question number 13 is saying this diagram is, Venn diagram is provided. Use set notation to describe the shaded region. We have to describe this region. So this is basically, uh, first we can understand that this outer portion is basically a complement will be this outer portion. This one will be a complement which is not in A, and we have taken intersection of A complement with B, so that will be this region, which is shaded in this one. So we can write this will be A complement. I will change the color, so this will be A complement and intersection B. This will be answer for our question number 13. Question number 14, the n is equal to, this is provided, and they're saying Pn is equal to k, where p is an integer and k is a square number. Find the smallest value of p. So smallest value of p is required. Now if we check, 2 raised to power 4 into 3 into 7 raised to the power 5, this is our n value, and if we multiply this with some number, this is basically not a square number. If we multiply this with calculator, this will, you will come to know that this is not a square number. So what we can do, we can convert it into square number, like 2 raised to the power 4, and 3 is not a square number, so we can write 3 square. So it means we are writing like 3 into 3 and 7 raised by 5 into 7. So these are basically, I will write in red, which we are writing additional numbers. These are the additional numbers which we are writing to make 3 and 7 raised to the power some even number. So now we can check for this one, 2 raised to the power 4, and this will be multiplied by 3 squared, and then multiply by 7 raised to the power will be 6, and this number we are getting in this bigger number, but we take root of this one, root of answer will be a whole number, so 4116. So it means that this is converting into a square number. Now this is a square number, and it means we have multiplied basically by 3 and 7. So we can write this as 21. 3 into 7 is 21, so 21n will be equal to this one, which we can write it as basically a square number. Now it has become a square number, so our p value will be 21. So answer will be 21. Hopefully you got this. Now question number 15, the equation is provided. We have to make x as subject, so we will be first of all we'll be shifting 2p to other side, so we can write m minus 2p is equal to x under root over y under root. I'm writing this separately, and after that we will shift y under root to other side, and it will be m minus 2p and multiply by under root y is equal to under root square root of x. Now we can take square on both sides, so taking square on both sides will be this one. So square and root will be cancelled. This side will be x and this side will be m minus 2p squared, and y will be square root, and square will be cancelled, and we will get this value. And this is basically our answer. We can write answer y and m minus 2p whole square. This will be answer, or you can write in expanded form as well. Now next question, question number 16. We can solve this question. Basically a paper weight has a height of 4 centimeter. Paper weight has a height of 4 centimeter and volume is 38.4 centimeter. Mathematically similar paper weight has height of this one. So calculate the volume of this paper weight. So height ratio is provided, so we can check for the ratio. So k value or ratio will be 7 over 4, which is equal to 7 divided by 4 will be equal to 1.75. So this is multiplying factor, but for the volume we have to take k cube, so this will be equal to 1.75 cubed, and this will be equal to what, answer and raised to the power 3 will be equal to this length here number. So I'll keep as it is. I'll keep 1.75 cubed, and now this will be multiplied for the volume. So volume will be equal to volume of the paperweight will be equal to 38.4 multiplied by 1.75 raised to the power 3, and this will be equal to, we can take this number or we can rewrite 38.4 and multiply by 1.75 raised to the power 3, and this will be equal to 205.8. 205.8. This will be our final answer, centimeter cube. Basically this is volume. Now question number 17. Adil and Brain are paid the same wage. So Adil is given a 7% pay decrease and new wage is this one. So Brain is given 7% pay increase, and we have to calculate the new wage of Brains. So what we will do, first of all, we will check for Adil's uh, current salary we have, but previous one, the original one, we don't have. So let us suppose x is the salary which he was drawing earlier. So 7% decrease means what? 7% decrease means we can calculate 100 minus 7, which is 93. So 93 percentage of x will be equal to this given value. This is $427.80. So x can be calculated as 427.80, and we can shift to other side 93 over 100. So 100 will go as numerator and 93 will go as denominator, and if we calculate this, this will be 427.80 and multiply by 100 divided by 93, and this will be given as 460. So his earlier salary basically was $460, and now he's receiving reduced amount, which is 427.80, and brain got increment on 460. So that is 7% increase. We will directly calculate 107% of 460, and this will be brain's new salary. So brain's new salary will be equal to this much. So we can 107, we can calculate 107 over 100 multiplied by 460, and this is equal to 492.2. 492.2, this will be final answer, 492.2. So after 7% increase, brains is getting $492.2. Question number 18, we have to simplify this given question, so we can take separate parts. Basically, this will be 4 raised to the power 3. So we can write separately 4 raised to the power 3, x raised to the power 3, and y square raised to the power 3. And 4 cubed will be what? 4 cubed will be equal to 64. So 64x cubed y raised by 2 into 3 will be 6. So this will be equal to 6. This will be our final answer. 64x cubed y 6. Now B part, 25 is equal to 125k. Find the value of k. This is the expression given. So what we will do, we can write it as, this will be 5 squared is equal to this 1. We can write 5 raised per 3 will be equal to 125. So we can write 5 raised per 3 whole raised to the power k, and now we can rewrite this as 5 raised per 3k. Now this one, what we can do, we can solve over here. So 5 squared is equal to 5 raised per 3k. Bases are same, so powers will also be same. 3k is equal to 2, so k is equal to 2 over 3. Our answer will be 2 over 3. This is the final answer. Now question number 19, it's a little tricky question, and 19 question says they have provided a graph, time graph, speed in meter per second and time is in seconds, and keep in mind drawing is not to scale. The diagram shows the speed time graph for a final 40-second of car journey. At the start of the 40-second, the speed is v meter per second. Find the acceleration of the car during first 24 seconds. So acceleration is basically required. For acceleration, we will be for first 24 seconds we can check acceleration will be like this one. If we draw this one, so we can consider this triangle we can consider, and we have to find the gradient of this line. So rise will be this side, will be this side, this one will be 10, this side will be 10. Why 10? Because this is V and this one V plus 10, so difference will be 10, and this will be 24. Rise is 10, run is 24, so we can write rise over run, which is 10 over 24. 10 over 24 will be equal to acceleration, and this will be equal to 10 divided by 24 will be equal to 0.41 uh, 0.4166, so we can write 0.417. So 0.417 meter per second square will be our answer. Now for B part, the total distance traveled during 40 seconds is 1.24 kilometers. Keep in mind this is in kilometers, so you don't forget to convert this into meters. And what we have to do, we have to find the value of V. So we know distance is area under the graph, so we can find area under the graph. So how we will be finding area under the graph? I'll erase this working so that we can not be confused. So first of all, we can find area of this triangle, and area of this triangle will be what? Area of this triangle will be 1 by 2 into base, which is this length 40 minus 24, which will be uh, 40 minus 24, this will be equal to 16. So 16 will be base, and height will be v plus 10. This height will be v plus 10 from here till here. So this will be basically the area of this triangle, which I will copy over here. Half into 16. I will change the color. So half into 16 into v plus 10. V plus 10. This will be area of this triangle. And then what we can do, we can find this area of this whole portion. And then we will be subtracting the area of this extra triangle. So this triangle area we can later on subtract. So first of all, we will be calculating area of this complete portion. So length this much is 24, and height is v plus 10. So 24 multiplied by v plus 10. So we'll be adding this one, 24 multiplied by v plus 10. Now we will check the area of this smaller triangle, which is basically this triangle. Area of this smaller triangle will be what? This side is 10, this side is 10, and this side is 24. So we will calculate 1 by 2 into 10 into 24. So we will subtract that area, and we will write here minus 1 by 2 into uh, 10 into 24. So 10 into 24. So we'll calculate, this will be distance, this will be equal to distance. Now we can simplify, this will be cancelled and 8, and this will be cancelled and this will be 5. Now we can simplify 8v, so we can write 8v plus 80, and this one we can write 24v plus 240, and minus this will be 5 into 24. 5 multiplied by 24 is equal to 120. So we can write here 120. Now we can further simplify. 8V and plus 24V will be 32V. So this will be 32V, and we can further simplify. So 80 plus 80 plus 240 minus 120, this will be equal to 200. So this will be plus 200, and it is given that this distance is equal to 1.24 kilometers. So we can write this equal to 1.24 kilometers. We can change into meters by multiplying it by 1000, and this will be equal to 1240. Now further we can calculate the value of V. 32V 32V is equal to 1240 minus 200, which is equal to 1040, and V is equal to 1040 divided by 32, and this one can be calculated by the help of calculator. So 1040 divided by 32 will be equal to 32.5. So our answer will be 32.5. Final answer will be 32.5. So value of V is 32.5 meter per second. Now question number 20, we have to factorize this, and for factorization of this equation we can make pairs. So we can make basically first pair is this one. So otherwise we can rearrange and we can write 3x. So rearranging will be 3x minus 6ax and plus 8y and minus 16ay, and now we can make two pairs, and this will be from first pair we can take 3x common. Inside will be 1 minus 2a, and plus we can take 8y common, and inside will be 1 minus 2a. So pair answer will be 1 minus 2a and 3x plus 8y. This will be our final answer for this question number 20. So we can write here 3x plus 8y into 1 minus 2a. This will be our final answer for this question. Now question number 21, diagram is not to scale, and we have to we are given with this drawing. OAB is a sector of the circle. Center OOB is equal to 8 centimeter. AOB angle is 30. This angle is 30. BP is perpendicular to OA. We have to calculate AP. Now AP is basically this distance which we have to calculate. We know this OA is 8 because this side is 8, so this side is also total from here till here is 8. So if we are able to find uh, this distance up to this one, so we will subtract from 8 and we will get PA. So we can use this triangle. So this will be adjacent over hypotenuse will be sine of 30 degrees. So we can write OP, OP, OP over O and B. OB is equal to cos of 30 degree, and OP is equal, OB is 8, so this will be 8 cos of 30 degree, and this is equal to 8 cos of 30 degree. 8 cos of 30 degree will be equal to 4 under root 3, so 4 under root 3 is OP. So this one is 4 under root 3. So 8 minus 4 under root 3 will be AP. So we can write AP is equal to 8 minus 4 under root 3, and this will be equal to what? 8 minus answer will be equal to 1.07 1.07071. So we can round it 1.07 centimeters. So our answer will be over here 1.07 centimeters. Next is work out the area of the shaded region APB. uh, Work out the area of the shaded region. So we will find area of the sector and then subtract area of triangle from the area of sector. So area of triangle from area of sector, so we'll get shaded area. So area of sector will be theta over 360 into pi r squared. This will be area of sector, and minus will be subtracting area of triangle, so that we can take 1 by 2 into base into height, or AB sine c. Also we can use any of these two formulas. So I will write here minus half into AB sine C, and this will be basically the shaded area. So this will be shaded area will be this one. So we can write theta will be 30 over 360 into pi, and r is what? R is 8, so we can write here 8 squared minus, we can put brackets over here, and minus 1 by 2 into base. For this triangle, this white portion is base is 4 under root 3, so AB 4 under root 3, and the other side is 8, and sine of 30 degree, and we can calculate this. So this will be what? This will be 30 divided by 360 multiply by pi, which is this one, and multiply by 8 squared, and this will be equal to 16 by 3 pi, 16 over 3 pi, and minus, we can calculate the rest of the things, and which is 0.5, and multiply by 4 root of 3, and further we can multiply it with 8 and multiply it with the sine of 30 degree, and this will be equal to 8 under root 3, 8 under root 3. Now we can further simplify. This will be 16 over 3 pi, and this will be pi minus 8 root of 3, and this is equal to 2.898 or 2.89. So we can write 2.89 approximately equal to 2.9. So our answer will be 2.9 centimeter. So this is basically the shaded area which we have calculated. This was 3 marks, and this was not a difficult question. So now question number 22. The table shows information about the times, t seconds taken by each of 100 students to solve a puzzle, and this is basically frequency and time, and we have to estimate for the mean, and mean we are checking for the mid value, mid range basically. So mid range will be, this one will be 5, for this one will be 12.5, so we can write here 12.5. For this one will be 17.5. Similarly for this one will be 30. For this one will be, we can calculate also 40 plus 75 40 plus 75 is equal to this, and divided by 2 will be equal to 57.5. So 57.5. Now after writing the mid values, we will be multiplying it. So we can write mean. So mean will be equal to 5 multiplied by 9 plus 12.5 multiplied by 18 plus 17.5 multiplied by 22 plus 30 multiplied by 30 plus 57.5 multiplied by 21, and this whole will be divided by sum of the frequencies 9 plus 18 plus 22 plus 30 plus 21, and the formula which we have applied is what? Sigma fx divided by sigma f. This is basically formula for the mean. Now we can simplify this one by the help of calculator also. So first of all, I will solve the numerator, and numerator is 9 plus 18 plus 22 plus 30 plus 21, and this is equal to 100. So denominator is 100, and numerator we can solve 5 into, we'll put brackets first, so 5 into 9 and plus 12.5 multiplied by 18 and bracket close plus 17.5 multiplied by 22 and plus next will be 30 multiplied by 30 and bracket close and plus next value is 57.5 multiplied by 21. 57.5 multiplied by 21 bracket close, and this is resulting to 27 2762.5. Now this will be divided by 100, and we will get 27 27.625. So we can write here 27.625. This is lengthier calculation. Basically you will have to be carefully solving these questions, so that if there is some mistake, then you will have to do all these calculation again. Now B part, histogram, basically we have to draw for this one. Table for is provided time and height, and these are the ranges, and these values are provided, and there are two blanks which we have to find the height of the histogram. So we will be using this one. First we'll calculate frequency density, and then we'll be calculating the multiplier. So frequency density, we know frequency density is equal to frequency divided by class width, and this one we can check from here, and we can check for the first one, which is 9 divided by 5. So this will be 9 divided by 5 will be equal to how much? This will be 9 divided by 5 is equal to 1.8. So 1.8, and this one, this value is 33.6. So we can divide 3.6 for the multiplier. We can write like this. So this will be the multiplier. So multiplier. Now 3.6 divided by 1.8, 3.6 divided by answer will be equal to 2. So we got 2 as multiplier. Now we can calculate for 20 to 40. 20 to 40 is 30 divided by 30. So this will be 30 multiplier, basically is we have done some mistake. So this should be for first one, 9 divided by class width, basically we have taken mid range. So instead of mid range we have to take class width, which is 10. So this will be 9, so this will be 0.9 basically, and 0.9 will be 1.8. This one 3.6 will be divided by 0.9. This will be equal to 3.6 divided by 0.9 will be equal to 4. Yeah, so multiplier is basically 4, and this multiplier will be using for the next two blank values. So this is 30 divided by 40 minus 20 is 20, so 30 over 20, we can calculate 30 over 20, which is equal to 1.5. So 1.5 will be multiplied by 4, which is equal to 6. So first value will be 6. Now we can calculate for the second value 21, and this one 21 will be, okay, I will move here. So 21 divided by the class width, which is 35. So 21 divided by 35, 21 divided by 35 will be equal to what? 21 divided by 35 is equal to 0.6. So 0.6 will be multiplied by 4 by the multiplier, and we will get 2.4. So 0.6 multiplied by 4 will be equal to 2.4, and this value we will provide over here. And this is how we have done this question also. Now this is question number 23, which is a proportionality question. Y is inversely proportional to the square root of x when y is equal to this. So first we will write the equation y is inversely proportional to square root of x. So this will be our equation. So it means y is equal to 1 k into 1 over this one, and they're saying y is equal to 7 when x is equal to 2.25. So we will replace these values. Y is equal to 7 and k over x is under root 2.25. So this implies k is equal to 7 multiplied by under root 2.25, and this will be calculated as 7 multiplied by square root of 2.25, and this is equal to 10.5. So 10.5. Now our equation will become what? So y is equal to 10.5 into 1 over x, and they are saying write y in terms of, oh okay, so this was just, we have to write that this one is the required answer, which we basically got 10.5 over under root x. This will be the answer. Now question number 24, we have to simplify, and for this simplification what we can do, we can write it as x squared minus 5 squared, and denominator we can factorize. For factorization we can take mode 5 3, and coefficient of x squared is 1, coefficient of x is minus 17, and constant value is 60. So we can write this like this. So 12 and 5. So x minus 12 and x minus 5, these will be the factors. So x square and minus 5x minus 12x and plus 60. Yes, so this is correct. Now we know the formula that a square minus b square. So if I write formula in this one, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b, and this formula we will be using for denominator, sorry, for numerator, and this will be x plus 5 into x minus 5 by this formula, and this will be divided by x minus 12 into x minus 5. Now we can cancel this with this, and our final answer will become x plus 5 over x minus 12. This will be final answer which we can provide over here, x minus 12. 5 I'll have to write properly like this. Okay, so this is 4-mark question algebra, which is a very important part of this exam. So you will have to be practicing algebra well, because this is containing almost 30% of the paper. So now this question, we have to solve this equation within this range. So what we can do, we can calculate this one. So 3 tan x is equal to minus 4. So this implies tan x is equal to minus 4 over 3. So x is equal to, this implies x is equal to tan inverse of minus 4 over 3. This is basically 3 marks question. It is very easy. So this is we can find tan inverse. So mode 1. So shift tan of minus 4 over 3, and bracket will be closed, and this is equal to minus 53.13, minus 53.13, point 0.13. Now uh, this will be the angle. So our range is 0 to 360, so we cannot take this angle, so we'll add 180. So plus 180 will be equal to 126. So first answer we can take as 126.9. So 126.9 we can take first answer. Then in this one we can further add 180, plus 180 will be equal to 306.87. So 306.87. So these will be basically the two answers which we done. Now we are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also like the video and press bell icon so that you will be getting notification for incoming videos as well. Recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Also introduce this channel to your respective teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.